I reckon we're one more away. One more away. 9 wins and 4 losses. One more away to get us to the Great Ball tier. Another rank 6. They've got Primera again. I think it's the Flapple, Orbeetle, Obstagoon, Lucario, and Chandelure. Now, Orbeetle is a bit of a nemesis of mine. I don't like that thing. I think I should be okay. I can't see this being a Trick Room team. He's not going to have much for any of the ones I start with. Depends who his Dynamax is going to be. I can't know who his Dynamax is going to be out of that. Could be absolutely anybody. So I will take the usual 2. They should have no problem with at least doing a chunk. As for seconds, probably, and I probably will go with my usual 2. I think they could do a lot of damage there as well, so we'll get them started. Weakness policy as usual. This is hopefully, I want this to be the last battle because my throat's really starting to hurt now. I think the baby's about to have a nap, so I need to start piling this all together. And I've got to do some more recording. Hopefully I've got Can You Beat Pokemon Pearl with just a Regigigas. That needs to be done. I need to get the audio done for that and get that recorded. That is a cool thread. I like that. I like that a lot. That is a cool one. So here we go. Oh, Baba, I can hear the Baba's crying. She's not very happy. So he sends out his Lucario and Orbeetle. That's not a bad start, to be honest. I could go after either of them. I'm probably going to go after the Orbeetle because I reckon he will go after. Oh, what can we go after here? Max Phantasm should be able to get rid of it. I suspect he will go after the Sylveon with his Lucario, but the berry will reduce the damage of that. Poison moves aren't really a big thing in this game so far, this generation, but they are definitely a big thing for Steel types. Steel types have made a big move this game. Especially as you've got Extra on the field and Lucario as well. Lucario's only going to gain more popularity because of the anime, which is allegedly meant to be in. So Quick Attack comes in, nothing's being stopped, no bullet punches, doesn't look like that. So that's going to be my special attack, an attack up through the roof. So I've got Max Phantasm off, so I'm hoping Orbeetle is not going to be like Focus Sash, and it isn't. Normally it isn't a Focus Sash Pokemon that you have. You try and use something like a Stored Power or anything like that to boost it up. So Lucario, who's he going to go after? Knockoff be great, and I suspect Meaty Mash, and yeah, as I thought, he was going to go after it. And he should live this. Should live this, no problem. He's not going to live a second one, so I am going to try and get rid of it after that. He has lost some of his HP, but with the defense drop, and I'm going to use Wind next. Wind. Because that's the only move that's going to be non-effective too. Let's have a look at what we've got. So, Selecpa, who's this? So that's his Chandelure. I suspect his Chandelure will be the Dynamax. I'm not going to use that. So if it's effective. It's also effective. Not very effective. More powerful, I think. Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna go after. No. Nick at the wrong one. God, imagine that. I was in a winning position. We're gonna go after that, and then we are gonna. I am actually gonna switch, and I'm switching into my Extra Drill now. This is on the basis that Sylveon not really be able to do that much damage. Extra Drill can come in and do a lot of damage. I don't think it hits with a Fire move. Fire move is not as weak against. Sorry, it's not very effective against Sylveon. Yeah, here we go. I thought this was going to be the switch, and I think he will go after and also finish off my Dragapult. But I'm also expecting. Oh no, he's gone for Lucario. Wow, didn't expect that at all. His Lucario might not survive this. I was expecting the Chandelure to be the one that Dynamaxes. Is he going to go for Max Guard? I hope not. No, he hasn't. So Max Phantasm goes in. Does get the kill. Happy days. So I might be able to survive this, unless it's maybe a Choice Banded. No, sorry, a Choice Specs. That's probably the only way to get to finish this off. Let's have a look. Shadow Ball survives, so I can get rid of the Chandelure next turn. That did a lot of damage. So extra drills on the field as well. Brings up the Towel Master, whoever this may be. Flapple. I'm not worried about Flapple at all. I am going to go after the... Actually, now I can probably... What I could do, Dragapult goes after the Flapple, and then this bad boy goes after both of them. I'm not going to... It's got Levitate, so I can't use my ground move, because that would be stupid, and we've already done that once these videos already. So with my flappy hands, I should be able to get rid of Flapple. So this should finish off the Flapple. No, it's Focus Sashed, but that means I should be okay because although it's Focus Sashed, I do have T-Tar on the back, and T-Tar will be able to help this out. Actually, saying that, I have Rock Slide. Rock Slide should be able to sort this out. So Rock Slide hits them both and finishes them both. So happy day, that was a comfortable 4-0 win. So I think I played that really well, and I think that'll be me going up to Great Ball tier. We'll wait and see. Let's have a look. Doom, 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 doom. So that was a good win there. Happy with that. Let's see where we go in the rankings. Communicating. Communicate your power. Come on. No interest. Continue battling. Does that take me up the ball? Oh no. Yes. Yes! We're up to Great Ball tier. And because of that, my tier's been raised to Great Ball tier. Here's some BP. Give me the BP. And looks like I'm going to have to place my first opponent. But I'll save that until the next video. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, I am back. It has been a continuation video straight away because the way I entered the Great Ball tier, I had to find another opponent. I am on my hunt to try and go up the Masterball tier. So we've got Zenko here. Now this is going to be a thing which can do either... Wow, this is a Sun team all over. So I'm going to start with my usual ones, who is going to be... Ooh, I could be a pain. No, I can't be a pain, I'll tell you why. Because even if I did start with T-Tar, and I started with, T-Tar to counteract the Sun, because the, what's his name? Because the Torkoal is slower than my T-Tar, it means the Sun will go up after the Sand comes in. So I want to make sure I can bring the Sand in, but I do need to make sure I do have the T-Tar, just so I can control the weather. So I suspect it'll be a Torkoal and a Charizard to start with. I said it, I'm sorry it was a bit all over the place to start with. This was simply because I literally on the last video got Great Ball, achieved it, but to show you I'd done that I had to search for another trainer, hence why I've got to this situation. So it's Butterfree and Dusclops, that's fine. I'm going to go after the Dusclops. I want to make sure it doesn't use any Trick Room Palava. Could do that with Rhyperior, could do that with Torkoal. I don't want that at all. So he knows I've got a weakness policy, he knows I've got the berry, but he doesn't know what I'm going to be planning. So we'll use Max Phantasm, that will get rid of Dusclops, we've already seen that. Quick attack into the Dragapult. Now Dusclops don't really usually run Protect, it's there to run Interference rather than Protect. It is not an attacking mon, it is there just to really defend everything. So I want to try and make sure I can get this Dusclops out of the way to stop any Trick Room shenanigans. Butterfree, I have not seen any of them really. I know they're around, I know you can play Butterfree, it's actually viable now, which is amazing. To actually say Butterfree is viable, I think that's a fantastic thing. Butterfree was never viable in this game. So the attack goes up. If you haven't seen the last video, I use a quick attack from the Sylveon onto the Dragapult, which activates the weakness policy, and that makes me as strong as anything. This should do Dusclops, it does, and the reason why you can do that with no problems at all is because of the Pixelate ability, it turns Quick Attack into a Fairy move, which is super effective against the Dragapult, and the good thing is that because Quick Attack is an attacking move, it does bugger any damage. So he uses that onto the, uses Sleep Powder onto Sylveon, that's not too much of a problem. I think he was going to go for the Trick Room there, but that's fine. Dragapult is going to go after Butterfree next, I want to make sure I can get rid of it. So Rhyperior is coming out next. I am going to just ignore the Rhyperior for now. It's not going to be able to finish me off no matter what it does. I think even if you use the rock move, it's not going to finish me off. Max Phantasm onto the Butterfree. That is just to lower the defense of the... that's just to lower the defense of the Rhyperior. I'm going to bring in T-Tar. This is simply because I suspect that it might have something like a Focus Sash on the Butterfree, and this just removes that from happening. So bring in T-Tar. I do increase the special defense of that the Rhyperior because the sand will be up, but it's not too much of a problem because of the fact that I really don't have special attacking moves anymore. So he is going to do one of them. I suspect this is going to be the Rhyperior. We shall find out if my prediction was correct. And it was, and that's fine. I don't think Rhyperior is going to be able to kill either of my Mons at the moment. They're both strong enough to take it. I'm in Dynamax form, so I should be okay. But I should be able to get rid of the Butterfree, which is what I want. I don't want the Butterfree living, just because it can run interference. So it is sashed, so that my actual plan has gone to fruition. I just need to hope it doesn't put my Dragapult to sleep. So defense is full for both of them. What are you going to do? Sleep Powder has hit the Dragapult. So Dragapult is asleep. But ultimately that's not the biggest end of the world. Max Quake, who is that going to go on to? Is going to go on to Dragapult. That's fine. Dragapult takes it. It does up its special defense. Now I am not going to be going after... yeah, I get a buff that I'm not going to be going for the Rhyperior because the chances are that thing will know weakness policy, and to give a Rhyperior a boost is suicidal. So we are going to just have to hope that Dragapult lives. I don't think it will. Torkoal's coming out, so we're going to go after the Torkoal. So the sand comes up, which is not what I want actually. So what we're going to do now is we are going to bring in Sylveon. We're going to accept we could be losing both of these, so we're just going to go for a Max Phantasm again. This is just to make sure if we can get defense drops. Pokemon coming in will be Sylveon. Sylveon's asleep, but I need to make sure I control the weather. Because if once I bring in the sand again, Torkoal can't switch out as it did his final two, and I will have full control of the weather. He's also used one turn of Dynamax, and it's important if I can get rid of that Dynamax because the health HP is doubled. So Sylveon comes in, both my Pokemon are asleep. So Dragapult's asleep for one turn at least. So he uses Max Quake again. Again, he's getting his special defense up, but that's not really a problem for me. And Sylveon takes it. Happy days. That's 2 turns gone already. So I'm just going to let these two just stay awake. Sorry, stay asleep, because there's no real threat. Heat Wave, probably get rid of Sylveon. So Sylveon's gone. So now I need to bring in my T-Tar. So T-Tar comes back in. I can go for Rock Slide, which will do a lot of damage to the Torkoal, and I can save my extra drill until last. Again, I'm not going to break it, not whilst it's in Dynamax form. It'll hit like a truck, and that's the last thing I want this moment, for that thing to hit like a truck. So Dynamax is over for my Dragon. He will have one more turn. I will go for a Phantom Darts. Dragon Darts. See if I can get some damage in. It'll go for both. Rock Slide. This will do a lot of damage, hopefully to the Torkoal. I know I have Black Belt, but I'm not going to be able to finish off with the Black Belt in one. I could Protect, so that's one gone. It depends on who he's going to go for. Max Quake. Is he going to use it on the Dragon, or is he going to use it on... He is using it on T-Tar. Wow, T-Tar doesn't live that. That's not good. So his special defense is good. Maybe you should have protected in theory. Probably would have been the best idea. But look, these things you have to learn. Heat Wave is fully on my Dragon. Is he going to kill? Yes. Oh, I'm down to 1. This isn't good. Oh, I'm never... Oh, actually, I think I've lost this game. I think I've lost this game now, for the simple reason is I can't... Well, actually, the only way I could win this is going to have to be a bit lucky. I have to hope that I can finish the Torkoal off. I can finish the Torkoal off with a Rock Slide. Yeah, I definitely should have protected that turn. But oh well, you know, again, you live and learn these things. So you use a Rock Slide and hope to God you can get rid of the Torque Roll, and hope to God you get a flinch on the Rhyperior, because that's going to be the only way I'm going to win this, I suspect. If I can get the flinch on the Rhyperior, the chances are I might win. So Rhyperior uses Protect, which is even better. That's the best thing it could have done. Rock Slide. Please hit. Oh my God. Well, that definitely screwed me over, didn't it? And lost. Oh, Flaming Nora. Well, that's a great way to start the video, isn't it? Happy days. I lost to Zeno. That's so annoying. Oh well, maybe, yeah, if it protected, I was in a much better spot then, but, you know, you live and learn. Oh, I'm still really annoyed about that last match. Oh, stupid. You gotta learn these things, though. Okay, we got Motum Row. We got Colossal, the Colossal thingy. Minexil, Vanillix, Dusclops. This is a Trick Room team all day long. So the usual two go, who go with them. I also have to be careful because I know with Roly-Coly what that thing can do. I definitely know what that thing can do. Now, who do I start with here? Because the problem is that I know that Inteleon could have Surf, and that could activate Roly-Coly's potential. I don't want that. No, what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Start with the usuals, and then take my backups. Dragapult, Sylveon. The Inteleon does worry me. I'm hoping that doesn't come out first. I'm really hoping that doesn't start the battle, because it has the speed to use a move like Surf, which would do a ton of damage. Okay, it's not using that, so it's going for its Trick Room alternative, which is fine. So we'll be going after the Dusclops. Dusclops turn 1. I know the Conkeldurr probably go. Conkeldurr probably go after the Dusclops. Sorry, after my Sylveon. So quick attack into the Dragapult. I think hopefully there's no shenanigans from the Dusclops, and it is going for a Trick Room. If that is the case, I should be able to get rid of it with not much problem at all. Because as we've seen now, I think it's like 2-3 times, it will fall. It will fall to +2. But this is good for my knowledge. Like when I go into the knockouts of the ABL and any matches going forward using a Dusclops, I know it ain't surviving a +2 from a Dragapult. So he's not used anything like Helping Hand, he's not used anything like a Ally Switch, which is handy for me. So Max Phantasm, that'll get rid of the Dusclops. Boom boom, bye bye. Dusclops is gone, so that's his Trick Room strategy out of the way. That's good if he does want to bring in Roly-Poly, and he can't use anything like Inteleon, because he's only going to have one of them on the field. And if it does come out, I've got to go after it straight away. Poison Jab will possibly finish off Sylveon. It doesn't. I'm not fussed if it got poisoned or not. It has been poisoned, and it's not really a massive issue because Sylveon has done what it needs to do. I can also, if needs be, use a Hyper Voice, and that will probably do a lot of damage to the Conkeldurr. I probably will do that next turn. He brings out the Tower Master. Now this is what I was... here we go. Right, we're after the Inteleon. 100% we are going after Inteleon. We're not letting that thing live. There's no way we can let that thing live. So what we're going to do is we are going to kill it, effectively. But we're going to quick attack it. Because Inteleon could, because it is quite frail, it could have a Focus Sash. Oh, it's actually the... Ooh, didn't think it was going to be the one using the Dynamax, but it is. I was worried it was going to have a Focus Sash, which means it could have survived the hit, and then on the next turn, if Conkeldurr did fade away, it could use Surf, with its partner, but that's not going to be happening. So I'm going after Inteleon. This is not going to do much damage at all from the quick attack. It's going to do something. Little tickle. But I don't know if it's still going to survive. Ooh, Max Hailstorm. I don't know if it'll kill Dragapult. Hopefully it doesn't. Just survives. And Dragapult will usually take some sort of moves. Ice is up. That's not gonna. It's gonna mean that I'm probably gonna lose in I'll probably lose Sylveon this turn. I have got rid of Inteleon, which is good. Inteleon is fast and has high special attack, and that's out the way. Get the fuck out of here, bye bye. So Inteleon explodes. I don't know why they explode. I have no idea where that happens. That combustion happens. So Poison Jab, that does get rid of Sylveon. But it means I can probably get rid of whatever he has in the back. I've got still 3 mons to play with. Although Dragapult is on a timer now, he can probably have 2 more hits from Hail. If any Sashi had gone, we will bring in Exodrill. No, I'm going to bring in T-Tar. This is just to change the weather. Rotom. So it's Rotom Mo, but I'm not too worried. I'd rather get the... Who would I rather get off the field? Who would I rather get off the field out of them all? And I'd probably say I would rather get the Conkeldurr out of there over the Rotom. If I protect this turn, then I might get a speed boost, which means that I'll have a bit more speed for the Tyranitar to play around with. So as long as I Conkeldurr doesn't protect, it doesn't. It goes for a Mach Punch, which means that was well played. Tyranitar doesn't get hit. Max Stretching will finish off the Conkeldurr. Also gives my speed boost to my T-Tar. Just might give it a bit of an extra edge, but it also means I should be fast enough to be able to do at least something to the Mo. Dark Pulse, actually not going to do anything because that's the end of Dragapult. So it's going to be 2-on-1 against the Moa. Let's see how we do. Hopefully I should be okay. Most of them rose buffed by the Sandstorm. So it's a Dark Pulse, so it is a special attacker, which is good because my special defense has now gone up through the roof. Well, not through the roof, it's now up because of the Sandstorm. So hopefully both of these two should be able to do the damage. I'm not going to use... all I can use is Rock Slide because the other move is not effective and the other one is not very effective. And then I could probably get away with using either a Crunch or a Brick Break. How does Brick Break work? 75... I will use Brick Break. Just because I've got the Expert Belt, which increases the damage to a move. So Rock Slide, that comes on. Might get a flinch. It's done some damage. I am Life Orb. Oh, Dark Pulse, that is going to go into who? That's done nothing. So unless he was choiced, I don't know. Brick Break comes in. Doesn't get the kill. He's got a berry. God, you got all of these berries. So that's not going to be enough to save him. So same thing again, and that should be the win next turn. Rock Slide and Brick Break will be enough to get the win. I hope. In theory, what I should have done is actually protected with the Exodrill, just in case. Because I'm relying on Rock Slide not missing. It is all on Rock Slide not missing. Like look what happened in the game before. So Rock Slide, that's putting that as a critical. Was that critical? No, it wasn't even a critical. Yes, so I've got the win here. So yes, new win, new video. First win of this new video. So I defeated Garrett. So happy days. On to the next one. Apparently we've reached boss level. It's against the boss. So let's look at his team. He has a T-Tar, an Exodrill, a Bravery, Rotom Wash, an Arcanine, and a Ferrothorn. Thoughts. Whilst I'm not particularly worried, I think I probably have to match him strength for strength. I think I'm going to do a lot of damage. I don't think this is a battle for... I really don't think this is a battle for... I think this is the usual 4. I know it's boring, but until I just figure out how to use them properly, I think it has to be like this. Maybe when the battles get a bit more complicated and the opponents get really difficult, because they will, the teams get a bit more gimmicky. I suppose mine's quite gimmicky. Then I'll have to learn. Also, continue to shout out to That's a +1. This is his team. It's his rental team. It's not my own. I said I'm not very good at team construction. I do need help when it comes to these things. I just haven't got the thought process that some people have. What they think about sometimes is incredible. So Boss sends out That was not a bad play. That's not going to work in Dragapult because of Clear Body. So the question is, who do you get rid of first? Intimidate's not going to do anything, and I probably want to get rid of that bravery. Well, do I get rid of bravery? I'm not sure. K9's bulkier. I probably will get rid of the bird just because I don't want that thing. Oh, it's a ghost move. I just don't want that thing using Tailwind, because Tailwind would be a big pain in the arse. Did I Dynamax? I did Dynamax. So Max Airstream. Oh, actually, we're gonna Max Dragon. That was Dragon Darts, wasn't it? Knew it was. Gotta check these things. Quick attack onto my Dragapult. I worry that thing will use Tailwind, which means its speed will be going through the roof, and it might put in a really good position. And Arcanine can't really do much damage to either one of my Pokemon. It's because fire doesn't really hurt Sylveon, and with Dragapult being now Dynamax, it's going to be in a much healthier state to take like a crunch or anything like that. It could burn me, which would be a problem. It would be a big pain in the ass if it does do that. That's probably the only thing I'd be worrying about and wouldn't want it to do. So let's see how much damage I can do to the bird. Hopefully I'll kill it. Yeah, the bird goes down, so if it was trying to use any of that Tailwind shenanigans, that's gone. I'm hoping I don't get a burn. That's one thing I don't want. Goes for a Snarl. That's great. That's actually worked great because this is a physical attacker, not a special attacker. Sylveon is here just for helping hand fun now, so I'm not particularly worried. So Sylveon is just here for shits and giggles, really. Done what I need to do. I'm eating a sweet because my throat's still sore. Yeah, she bashed defences up, but I'm not particularly worried. Now what I can do, what I will do, I'm going to go after the boss. I'm going to helping hand. Boss. I said the Dragonite can snort all it wants. I suspected the T-Tar was going to be the one that was going to Dynamax. And it will go after my Dragon. There's no doubt about that. But if I can do as much damage as I can now with the Dragon, it means that Excadrill can come out in the next turn. And Excadrill plus this should be able to finish it off. He might have his own Excadrill, which is fine. Helping hand onto my Dragon. This is going to do a chunk. This is plus, I don't know what, plus 4? I think. Oh my god. That nearly finishes it off in one, but it's got an attack drop, which is even better. With the attack drop, he's gone for a Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. I've got the burn, but I've done the damage I need to do. He's gone for Max Steel Spike, so he's gone after the Sylveon, which is really odd. I didn't think he'd do that. Honestly, didn't think he'd do that at all. I think that's the wrong call. I think you need to get rid of the one that's doing the problem, but he probably thinks you get rid of the Dragon. Problem solved. Now, what I could do this turn, yeah, I'm getting hit. I can go after the Arcanine now. The +2 is going to help. It's still going to do a chunk of damage, and I could actually just use Quick Attack. I could, in theory, and what I'm actually just going to do is I'm going to do Max Worm again onto the Arcanine, and I'm just going to use Hyper Voice, and that should be enough to get rid of both of them. Because although Special Defense has had a drop, and it's had a Special Defense boost because of the sand, it's not really. Look how much health it's got. It's got fuck all health. It shouldn't be a fucking problem now. I wish I could be drinking at this point. I've got no alcohol with me. It's till the middle of the day. He's actually withdrew it. Probably the correct play. I definitely say that was the correct play. That's not done that much damage. It's done barely anything. It really does show, but its attack's fallen, and that's not going to be like an Excadrill's not going to like that. So Snarl, again, it's fine. You want to try and make it weaker, that's not a problem. These two are just here to run interference now and just be a pain in the arse as much as possible. Hyper Voice goes on, it doesn't do that much damage. We know it's not going to do that much damage, but again, this is now just to be a pain in the backside whilst they're still here. Literally as much as the damage as I can. before these both faint. It will mean he'll have 3 Pokemon, I'll have 2, but I'll be in a good situation with my Excadrill. I do want to get rid of that Arcanine if I can. That's the main thing. If I can get rid of it, great. Just because the Arcanine could be a bit of a pain in the arse later on. So I'm going to protect this turn. This is just so I can try and hold on and keep hold of the Arcanine, and I will use a Helping Hand. So Sylveon uses Protect this turn. My Dragapult is going to be... Is it going to be quicker? Ooh, maybe not. That's... Oh, you got to flinch. Of course you got to flinch. Of course you got to flinch. You bar steward. Right, now we've got an issue. So he's got a berry. What am I going to do? Probably going to go after Excadrill for Excadrill. So I'm going to have to go after his Excadrill with my Excadrill. Yeah, that is probably going to have to be the play at this point. I'm also probably going to switch Sylveon at this point, because I actually might need it now. And those drops aren't going to help. So, what we're going to do is hope he doesn't protect. We're going to switch into my T-Tar now. Oh, it's really a pain in the backside. I was in a really good position then. That Max Phantasm would have done a lot of damage. That would have really helped. So I now need to hope for a bit of luck. Going forward. Of course he protected. Of course he protected. Of course he did. High horsepower is not going to work. That's a pain. Of course he went for a Will-O-Wisp. Of course he did. Of course you flaming did. I'm actually now relying on my thing. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually saying that. So what we're going to have to do this turn is going to have to go for it. High horsepower. And then get a... Gonna have to hope Life Orb is going to do a chunk of damage, at least half. High horsepower onto my one. Please don't kill. Oh my god! Need a Brick Break. Will-O-Wisp. Of course he gets the burn as well. Oh, damn it. I was in such a good position. Oh, I was in such a good position. And it's all gone away. Ooh, right. There's a potential. I say potential. There is a small little chance. And that chance is the hope that Sylveon is faster than Excadrill. I don't think it is, though. Saying that, he can just switch it. He could just switch it, which would be the play. We're going to protect it this turn. We're going to Brick Break. I'm kind of hoping he switches out the Arcanine, which I think will be the play. That's what I was hoping for. Because now he brings out the Sand. He brings out the Sand, which means Excadrill's going to be double the speed. Now I need to hope that the Excadrill goes after the Sylveon. If it goes after the T-Tar, I'm in trouble. Please don't go after T-Tar. Please use Iron Head. He's gone after Sylveon. Great. This Brick Break now needs to kill. Okay, so maybe this is still on. Potentially this battle is still on. It's 2v2. I just literally need to hit. Fine, I might be burnt. That is one of those things I have to deal with. I just have to get a hit. Snarl or no snarl, I have to just hit. That's all I have to do. Intimidate is fine. I just have to get... I don't think if Quick Attack is enough to gamble. Huge gamble. And I've been intimidated. I'm going to have to gamble. I've got nothing I can do. I can't risk going for not going in attack. I'm going to have to hope. And a Quick Attack is enough to just get it past that little bit of red. It is! Yes! So that gets rid of the T-Tar. So burn up, he's going to go after Sylveon. And Sylveon is going to die this turn. But he's now no longer a fire type. That's quite crafty. So this is what it comes down to now. He's going to get buffed by this. I can protect and give myself another turn. He could have close combat. That's a thing. I'm burnt. So what do I do? Still got 5 turns of sand. I reckon protect this turn. Protect this turn. At least get the rock slide damage a little bit more when Sandstorm's going to come in. I have to hope it hasn't got close combat. I don't think it will. This looks more like it was it's got Snarl, so I should be okay. Wow, I've come back and won this one. I'm quite surprised with myself. Snarl is not going to help it now. Just need this rock slide to hit. So that was more of a defensive Arcanine. It was doing the job, to be fair. So Snarl's going to come in. It's not going to do a great deal of damage, if at all, if nothing. Fine, learn a special attack. Just need to hit this rock slide, and I think the sand will do the rest. It won't, but it's already used its berry. One more turn of sand is going to do it, so all I need to do this turn is just protect. That's a good game. That has been well played. So just protect this turn, and let the sand do the rest for me. Haha, he uses protect as well. That's quite funny. He knows we're both going down. Sandstorm, oh my god. The one time you want it to not subside. So it's got nothing that can kill me, I don't think. He had Snarl, Burn Up, Protect, and Will-O-Wisp, so it doesn't have anything. So I just need to hit it. Just hit it. Just hit the thing. And that's the end of that. Yes, get in boys, get in fellas, get in girls. Get in girls. Happy days. I'll take that as I defeated the boss. That was a good game, actually. I'd be more excited again, but I'll wake up the baby and I'll get told off. So, on to the next. Oh, probably after this one, I'm going to need to give myself a bit of a break. I'm starting to get a headache. Okay. Oh, this is a Trick Room team. All over this is a Trick Room team. And the rain has come. Okay, who do we want to stop? Take the usuals. I think the usual have no problems here. Yes, there is that bloody Incineroar, but Incineroar is not the mighty thing it used to be, because Dragon Ball is here. Okay, let's get the usual ones. Maybe you should speak to after +1 and just say, right, this is what I'm up to at the moment. What do you think? Can I do any better? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Pay me. Pay me. I'd love to be paid to do YouTube. That'd be my goal. Honestly, I love editing. I love doing all this. Probably wouldn't have many workmates. I'm always open to do new things. I'm always open to do collabs. So if anyone's got any ideas you want to do, want to throw my way, happy days. I need to do some of my interviews again. I've not been able on the cycle at the moment. And probably because I'm going to be working from home a little bit, I can be a bit more free to do some interviews. So hopefully I can get things going. So who are you going to throw out first? It depends on who you throws out first is know where I'll stand. I'm hoping it's Dusclops because that puts me in a good position because I know I can get rid of that. It is the Dusclops and it's got an Incineroar. Shiny Incineroar looks amazing. So we can go for the Fake Out, which is a possibility. Huge possibility here. And would be a threat if it was to do so. Huge threat if it was to do so. So I've got to be careful because of that. Let's Dynamax and use Max Phantasm. Helping Hand. No. Quick Attack. Part of me's thinking that's the play here. But does Helping Hand beat Fake Out? I don't think it does. I think it does. I think Helping Hand actually beats Fake Out. Yeah, I'm going to Helping Hand. I'm going to risk it. Because Please, Dynamax. Because I'm only thinking he's going to Fake Out the... He is going to Fake Out my thingy. He'll try and Fake Out my Sylveon. And if he does that, it puts me in a huge... The only reason why I think Fake Out goes before is I'm sure I've had this before. I've got to hope it works now. Please my hand come up. He's Dynamaxing. Oh, he's Incineroar being Dynamaxed. Well, this messes up my plans if he does. This now messes up my... I could have got away with this. So the cat is now in... Look, it's the Smash Brothers version. That really messes up my plans now. I have to hope that this doesn't really... Helping Hand's definitely going to help. Hugely. Essentially, I am +2. So I could possibly still get rid of it. Please get rid of it. Oh, got away with that one. Got away with that one big time. So his defense has fallen. I am going to go after the cat next turn. Max Darkness is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, I've done a lot of damage. What's he lowering? Well, special defense has fallen. Oh, it's done the job for me. Get in, it's done the weakness policy for you. Just done that for me, Sunshine. Now, I can only see a Max Guard coming out here. The thing is, now, this will be interesting. Max Phantasm is not very effective. Max Whirl is not effective. I have to go Max Airstream. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm worried. I'm with a helping hand. My worry is that this Togekiss is going to use Follow Me. And if it does use Follow Me, it could direct it its way. Follow Me. Now, I don't know if Dynamax moves can be followed. We will now see. Correct. I've probably done the right thing. I have done the right thing. That was definitely the right play to do. Because if it had gone for Max Phantasm, it still would have got the kill. But I couldn't risk it. Max Darkness, yes, that's going to get rid of Dragapult, but Dragapult's done what it needs to. It's got rid of 2. It's got rid of the Trick Room threat. Now I can just protect next turn. I can protect whoever I've got next turn. I can protect them both next turn. Just so I can get Excadrill in. So, ooh. Now I'll bring in T-Tar. Oh no, I should bring in Excadrill, really. That'd be the smart play, wouldn't it? Bring in Excadrill. It's gonna face some damage. It's gonna take some damage. There's no way around that. It's gonna get some fire damage in. We are going to protect. I just want to protect this turn. Who's coming out as his final? Gastrodon, that's not too much of a problem. So this turn we're going to protect. This just gets rid of his final turn, and we're going to protect with Sylveon as well. I want to double protect up here. This is just to get rid of anything like, basically it gets rid of his Dynamax. I want to see what this Gastrodon's going to do. I do love Gastrodon. I loved it back in the previous generation. Muddy Water. Oh, this could be a power-up move. So Max Flare comes in. I know it's Surf that does it to everyone, isn't it? That still does a hell of a lot of damage. Wow. I did so much damage. Can't believe how much that did, even when I was protected. So now I've got to go after the Kitty Cat. There's no way around it. Got to go after the Kitty Cat. We are going to switch. I don't think I need to switch, but I am going to switch just to be safe. I know my thinking is that the cat is actually quite slow. Sylveon is still going to be a huge help. Sylveon can do damage to the cat. So this just makes sure I've got the speed boost. So Sandstream's up. So it's got a dark move, it's got a fire move. I'm hoping it hasn't got protect. I'm hoping this hits. It does. This should get rid of the cat. It does. The cat's gone. Got a crit, but I don't think that would have mattered. I still think it would have got rid of it. And hopefully Earth Power. That's probably going to go on and finish off Excadrill. Yeah, that's fine. We've still got 2 against his Gastrodon. I think I should be okay now. But the big thing is because he thought he'd kill me off. He thought he'd kill off my Dragapult, but it didn't work. It actually gave me the boost and actually did me the favour. Which is amazing. So Sylveon can just go into a Hyper Voice straight away, straight at it. I can just go for a Brick Break or a Crunch. I will go for a Brick Break just because I've got the Expert Belt. And I'm faster for a start. So that does not much, that doesn't do much damage at all, but I'm faster than both of them. Hyper Voice, so one more turn is going to be enough. Muddy Water isn't going to be able to kill both. It is going to rely on getting an accuracy drop hit. If it doesn't get an accuracy drop hit, it doesn't, so I win the next turn. You get in. Even your leftovers isn't going to save you. You can protect. No, it's not going to save you even if you were to protect next turn. So Hyper Voice again. Use a Brick Break just to be safe, just to make sure I'm definitely hitting it, and that should be that. Brick Break goes in. Boom. And Hyper Voice goes in. That should get the win. Boom. Happy days, another win. Happy days. I defeated whoever, and I move on to the next one.